Okay, so this is a pop I actually picked up, I think a week ago, maybe a little over a week ago. But I've had this pop for a little bit. I just haven't got around to making a video. But this is the Gray Fullbuster FYE exclusive. Whenever this pop got announced, I think it was the same Funko event that the Boruto pops got announced. And whenever I saw the Fairy Tale wave, I knew that this was the one Fairy Tale pop that I had to get, because Gray. I haven't actually watched Fairy Tale yet. I know I say that about a bunch of these pop videos, that I haven't watched the anime yet. I'm starting to get bigger back in the anime, and I've just not been watching it as much lately. But I'm getting, now that summer's back, I'm starting to watch it more. So maybe I'll end up getting the Fairy Tale by the end of the summer. But haven't watched Fairy Tale yet. But this is actually my second Fairy Tale pop. But this was the one in the wave that whenever I saw the wave got announced, this was the pop that I was like, oh, that is one that I have to get. I think this was the one that where we got Boruto. Maybe Black Clover was the other wave. Maybe not. I don't remember. But I think that Fairy Tale's wave and Boruto's wave got announced at the same time. But whenever I saw this pop, I knew. And everybody's been getting some really good anime exclusives lately. This one and that Kurapika that I pre-ordered, I know that's going to be forever away. But still, FYE's been getting some really cool anime exclusives. We'll show off the other Fairy Tale pop I have. This is actually one that is vaulted. It came out fairly recently, but it's already vaulted. Here it is. It's the Ethereus Natsu Dragonil End. This pop was a AAA anime exclusive, obviously by the sticker, but it came out and it vaulted like that year or the next year. So I would definitely recommend getting this pop, because Fairy Tale is like the most popular shonen style anime that's not shonen. And if you don't know what I mean, so shonen is like the animes like Naruto. It's most of the bigger animes, Naruto, One Piece, Dragon Ball. They all fall under the shonen animes. I think it's like a license type thing. But Fairy Tail is the anime that's probably the most similar to shonen, that's not actually shonen anime. But most people that tend to like shonen animes tend to like Fairy Tail, because it's not like slice of life anime or something like that. It's very similar to animes like shonen animes, but it's not a shonen anime. It's probably the most popular non-shonen anime, honestly. So these two, really glad to have both of them. They're two of the more important characters, I believe, in the story. I know Natsu's the main character, but I'm pretty sure Gray is one of the bigger characters as well. So really glad that these are the two Fairy Tale pops I have. And this was the final. These two pops were from the final season of Fairy Tale. But what was I gonna say? But I think Fairy Tale, there's a chance Fairy Tale returns. I mean, Hunter x Hunter's returning, thank God. But so maybe Fairy Tale will return. But yeah, once again, really glad to have this pop in the collection as well as this one. But really glad to have two really cool Fairy Tale pops in the collection. And oh, this was the other thing I wanted to mention. I really wanted to get a Gray pop, because from what I've seen of Fairy Tale, like I haven't watched many episodes, or really any episodes, but from what I've seen like clips of and stuff, Gray seemed like the character that I would like more. But his old pop's a little expensive, and I mean, it's just kind of meh to me. I'll probably end up getting it if I really like Fairy Tale and he ends up being my favorite character. But whenever I saw this version of Gray, which is such a cooler looking pop, and it's a lot cheaper, it was definitely a get. Also, one funny thing with this pop, so you know how like at GameStop you can like pre-order pops? Well, I think you can do that at FYE at sometimes. But every day I would go in and be like, every time we would go to the mall, and which has a FYE, I would be like, hey, have y'all got the Gray pop in yet, or can I pre-order it? And they'd be like, sorry, we can't let you pre-order it in store today because it was like past their expected limit or their expected date, but they still didn't receive it. And I was like, okay. And then that happened about 5 or 6 times, and then they finally got it in, and I was like, oh, finally they got it. And I ended up getting one, obviously. So really glad to finally have this pop in the collection. If you like Fairy Tale, I think this is a must. And even if you're just starting to get into Fairy Tale and you think you might like it, I might get this pop anyways, because it's such a cool looking pop, awesome looking pop. Planning on picking up on this channel though. This is my most successful channel, but I have been working on some other stuff on some other channels that I really like. But I definitely plan on picking up my Skylander series. I actually plan on picking up my Pokemon series. I've actually been playing Pokemon White recently. Or I picked up back on my Pokemon White game, which I didn't play on the channel. I played it like 2 or 3 years ago, but I just have been replaying it recently, and it's been really fun. So, yeah, and that's what's been going on outside of this channel. But the next video is kind of going to be like a promotion type video for the other channel. Not really, but kind of. So when that video comes, I guess you'll understand what I mean by that. So thank you all so much for watching. Stay tuned, and I am out. Oh, and keep collecting.